Here are 3 ways you can improve your knife carry. Congrats, you've defined your purpose and curated a set of tools and accessories that help you get the job done. That's it? That can't be right. Of course not. There are so many ways to improve and enhance the gear you've got, but what can you do with a knife that'll make it even better than stock? Ooh, things are about to get saucy. One of the most important things I've learned over the 1,500 days I've been on my knife journey is that it's not just about getting the gear. It's only once you learn how to properly use and maintain that gear, only then will you reach ultra instinct. I mean, maximize the value of your accessories. I know it doesn't sound sexy, but your wallet will thank you when you make one good knife last for 5 years versus buying 5 expensive ass knives in 1 year. Plus, we can make it sexy with some mods and aesthetics, so keep watching. I started this creator journey as an EDC knife noob, not a single knife to my name. Fast forward 4 years, 391 videos, and 51 knives in the collection so far, and a ton of hours watching tutorials and learning about how to maintain an edge, tune a pivot, and ways to mod a knife to really make it your own. Oof, let's go. Before we jump in though, obligatory disclaimer to check the fine print of your knife, your tool, whatever it is, because I'm not responsible for any voided warranties when you come out the other side of this particular rabbit hole. Acquire a knife you'll actually use? Check. Came in under budget? Sorta, kinda, check. But what happens 3 months later when using your knife every single day renders your shiny tool duller than your Uncle Joe's dad jokes at Thanksgiving dinner? Okay. What do you call a knife made out of wood? What? The cutting board! Welcome to the wonderful world of knife sharpening. Don't be intimidated, it's easier than you think. Arm yourself with knowledge and a bunch of cool tools from Worksharp. They've got a rig at every level to ensure that you have the right grit, angle, and motion of the ocean to restore your broken knife to all of its former glory. They've also got tons of tutorials online to teach you how to get your edge back from A to Z, so you've got no excuse why your knife is better used to spread butter than to cut things. Got commitment issues? Start with this little guy. The Guided Field Sharpener is a knife maintenance one-stop shop in the palm of your hand, offering a coarse 320 grit stone for resetting dull edges, a fine 600 grit diamond stone for sharpening, and a range of ceramic rods and a leather strop to round out your maintenance needs. 20 and 25 degree angled guides are built in to take the guesswork out of getting that edge super slicey. Let's be real, geometry was never your strong suit. The last thing you want is a knife that's stickier than a honey pot after breakfast. Some knives come super slick, others not so much. That's why you gotta get on something like KPL to really slick things up. Knife Pivot Lube offers a variety of lubricants to suit all walks of knife, whether it's a daily beater, an Amazon warrior, or a balisong trainer to level up that hand dexterity. Knife Shield and Dry Film come in clutch to clean and protect your surfaces so you can keep those immaculate blackout knives blacked out for longer. Products aside, it's always a plus to learn how to take apart, clean, and tune your tools, getting familiar with how things work, and being a more effective human. Plus, we all know it's a matter of pride when you know just that much more than the next knife nut in the room. Did you tell your BFF about that cool knife you picked up only to see them rocking the same exact knife a week later? Make it your own with a paracord knife fob. Lots of options here. The world is your oyster when it comes to which knots to tie and what cord to use. I typically run 550 paracord with a sequence of snake knots and button knots to keep it clean and interesting. Really spice things up and throw in a bead milled out of your favorite material. Can you guess mine? And get all matchy-matchy with your knife aesthetics. For all you haters out there, I found that there's practical use in adding a knife fob, especially to enhance the gripability for those more compact knives, as well as an ease of deployment when you're pulling this thing out of your pocket and just don't want to go fishing for it. Bonus points if you want to deck out your Worksharp GFS with some paracord. It's got a lanyard hold too, so you can flex your inner Boy Scout. When the look and feel just isn't as dialed as you'd like, swap out those boring flat G10 handles for some custom fitted third-party scales. These titanium Lotus scales from Flightanium on my Spyderco Para 3 are just one example in a very large sea of options when it comes to materials, contours, and aesthetics for your specific knife. And it's not just about looks here. In many cases, these scales offer enhanced contours that really up the overall ergonomics of your tool, allowing you to get the job done more effectively. Icing on the cake here is to swap out stock clips for more tasteful options. better materials, finishes, and deep carry functionality for a more subtle look in the pocket. I'm stoked on how tricked out and razor sharp your daily knife will be after employing these little tips. Big shout out to Work Sharp for making this video possible. If you stumbled onto this video first and don't really have a dope knife to call your own, check out these 10 must-have EDC essentials. The Flytanium Arcade is gonna be your next addiction. Live with purpose. Peace.